Anyone ready?
Probably Is the interview started?
Was this like a YouTube interview?
BYT.
I don't feel prepared. Brian, how are you? I'm really good. You have a movie here at Sundance. What else is going on?
Went tubing.
You went tubing? Did you miss your movie?
My movie?
Your band's movie?
Yeah.
Did you accidentally go tubing when your movie was out? That would be great if you did.
Yeah. Tomorrow I might miss our movie.
Yeah?
To go tubing.
Now you're tubing on snow or on ice?
On snow.
Okay. And
With a tube in between.
and then what stops you at the bottom of the hill?
My weights.
Yeah.
They kind of make it lame. They like flatten it out. It's like I was saying earlier, like you go fast and then it goes like this, and then you go fast. And so they kind of.
You just described my career.
Really?
Yeah. Do that again? No, seriously, that was exact. Yeah.
Where are we now?
This is 1984. I saw your film, and I have never seen a film like that.
Thank you. I suppose. Did you like it?
I thought it was great. All I could think was, I don't understand what I'm watching. I don't do drugs. Is it for people that do drugs, or is it for people that... Is there a storyline?
Not really, no. We're deciding if we should think of one a couple years ago, but nobody asks you, like, when you make a record, if there's always, like, a narrative, or if, like, not every record has to be a concept record, so we
Yes, I do.
That's right, I do. I've been failing. But with film, you know, we were like, why do you have to go from A to B?
Right,
We
so
decided
you
not
went
to go
from
from A to B.
You went from A to where?
We come back to A at the end,
So you hit all the letters of the alphabet,
and some numbers.
and then some numbers, and you went back to A. I was not expecting the ending to end how it did.
With the food fight.
Yeah, I was like, okay. I thought it was gonna be like, girl gets a guy, you know, like ending, and then you end it with a food fight.
Yeah, the girls got the girls.
Yeah.
The guy was by himself in the end.
Where was that girl from? The little girl that like, he just like green beans,
That was a dude.
you know? Really?
Yeah,
That was a boy?
that was a boy.
Does he know that he is a little girl?
And his parents might not have told him yet, but
Maybe he's one of those. Have you ever heard of balls at 12?
no.
It's when you are a girl. Well, I guess this doesn't apply, but it's when you're a girl, and then instead of getting your period, balls drop out, and then you kind of have the choice.
Like they drop out into the toilet.
Well, I mean, they still. And if you're sitting really low, I guess they might hit the toilet water.
They drop out, but they're caught with
It depends if you're on a toilet.
Okay.
You can't just assume this person's on a toilet all the time.
I never had a period, so I thought it always happened on the toilet for the first time.
How old are you?
I'm 30.
Maybe you'll have balls at 30. I mean, you'll have period at 30. I meant you have balls.
Insult before it's funny.
Okay. Are you punching up my comedy? Well, I'd like to tell you how to do your music. I've been hearing it a lot on XM radio. Or Sirius, is that the same thing?
I don't have satellite.
Of course
I
you
think
do.
they're different. One of them is in DC where we live. There's a building for one of them.
Yeah, I know. You want to tell me something else I know?
You're very funny.
You are a talented person, and your director is, you can just tell he's a very odd, awkward, intelligent, dark man.
That sums it up.
Is he a fan of Sam Raimi's?
I don't know. He likes graphic novels, and I think that dude does graphic novels. Doesn't he? Wasn't like Darkman and all that stuff?
Yeah. Evil Dead.
We're all big Evil Dead fans.
I worked
Evil
for
Dead
Sam
2.
Raimi.
Do you?
I did, but not now.
yeah.
I'm a big comedy star. That's why there's a little tiny video camera, flip cam, that's filming our interview.
Webby.
Webby, Sony Webby HD.com. No, it was really, it was just a completely different film experience that I've ever had. You know, you go in and you kind of know what to expect, and on yours, when I was watching it, I didn't know, I couldn't, you know, you watch a film, you read a book, you hear a song, you kind of go, oh, okay, maybe I can relate to that or get into the mind of where that came from. This movie, I was like, is there a story? I was trying to look for, you know, some sort of something, and again, you went through all the alphabet and hit some letters or numbers too. But that's what I found most interesting, was that whether there was the story behind it or not, there's no way the viewer would know or could figure it out, and ultimately
I think Danny likes that. He said he wanted to get across emotions, but Danny doesn't like literal things, so we just had to follow that.
So that was not a literal movie? It was not a documentary? That'd be amazing if it was a documentary. And it took 4 years to make. And
4 years that could be condensed, at least on the band's part, probably to like a few months.
What was the holdup?
Other records and money. We had at the end we ran out of money, so like we would go on tour and put some money aside, and then like when we would save up enough money for some studio time, then we could go back and finish it. But we went over budget.
What was the budget?
60,000 was where we were cut off.
And then you raised your own money, put it in a little shoebox?
So like, at the end of the tour we would, about another 10,000 I think to like record the music.
Well, Jason, who's filming this, just did this behind the camera, which means big whoop-de-doo. So I guess he's bored. So I guess we should end here.
Gotta go. Thank you.
Congratulations on your movie.
Should I kiss my own hand too?
Yeah. You turn this way. And then if we could just...